Okay, someone is... Well, that's not even mine. For a second, I thought that was mine. It's just a hostile independent state.
Those who...
So we could get commerce. Code of Laws 2 gives us a couple of things. Organized military, -1 maintenance for units. Militaristic attribute point for that, so let's go there. And once again, we'll continue the food. We got a policy. There was one that had +1 gold for each imported. Mining, fishing, or farming towns. Let's go with that, and we'll turn this into a fishing town. Food on farms, pastures, plantations, and fishing boats. But we do have 4 resources with the potential of more. Then we have a... It's only got 2 resources, but this could be a trade outpost. Farms, pastures, plantations, and fishing boats. But we don't really have too many farms. We have a couple of coastal tiles we could work as fishing boats. And we may actually need those to increase the food output. So let's change that to a fishing town, sure. And then we'll turn this into our trade outpost once we found it. Got ancient walls on Carthage. And we'll send our merchant there.
Inventor.
I thought we got gold for winning naval raids. How far are we behind? Oh, we're quite significantly behind Simon Bolivar and Truck Track, so let's work on boosting that science output again. We've got a +4 right here. We do have the coastal resource, but let's do this for now. In the center of Carthage. Got 2 codices, arena blacksmith, ancient bridge. Let's go military training. Still can only put my bath in that one spot. Yes, yes, yes. There's a trade opportunity. I know, that's why I built a merchant. And then a bonus +2 food. Let's take that because that's just gold, and we'll give that +2 food. And we'll send the gold in there. Another milestone complete for the Silk Roads. Need to slot more resources. The rising storm, great civilizations of the world have risen, and in their rise, others too ascend. Once metalwork and agriculture and growth of cities were limited points on the landscape. Now these are commonplace in all but the most remote corners of the world. Those once sought barbarians now lay equal claim to the mantle of civilization, and the learning of the city centers extends far beyond the boundaries of the known world. With this comes the question, why are you ascendant and why? And we are not. I evidently cannot talk. Let's go inferior tactics because we don't really have many independent powers on, and I accidentally got the debug mode on, so let's turn that off. And let's get incense right here. Research collaboration with Ada. Me and Ada Lovelace are absolute homies. And then let's see a trunk trek. I don't think we can do. Built announced military presence, open markets. Can we do open markets with Ada? Grab a harbor here, and then we'll grab some ancient walls as well. Really defend this town that's a little farther out away from our others. We probably do need archers or something there once we have the gold to afford them. Okay, a Babylonian village has popped up. We cannot do any kind of diplomatic action with this one. I believe it's part of the new update. Let's go trunk trek. Research collaboration, I'll be happy to do that. Boost my science. Still behind Benjamin Franklin. 3 and 2. We got 5 and 2, but at the cost of basically everything. 3 and 2 looks like it's gonna be the best. Let's grab that because gold isn't really too big a deal for me right now. I realize they finally moved their spearmen. Okay, Villa, we could do, but it's going to cost. Oh, so let's do a merchant. Let's try and fill our merchant slots as the age slowly dwindles down. Another ship we could steal over here.
truly brave never.
Okay, production is once again the aim of the game. Production is the aim of the game over here as well. Doesn't look like there's really any resources around. One. We've got a 2 production over here, but we've got a science right here, so let's do that. Really need more camel. Let's definitely get some of our ships set up, ready for the exploration age. I think I'm gonna just do pirates, vampire pirates, as a exploration age civ. Get to the boatload of resources into Carthage. Ural River has flooded. I don't think that really did much of anything. And 4-2 is probably our highest in terms of science, but let's actually work this resource. In the spaces between, in the distant points of the map, steady growth, prosperity, and population intensifies even as the great civilizations of the world expand. Land once thought wasteland turns to pasture. Expanding families mean more second and third children eager to make a name for themselves. Ambitions grow, and the eyes of the steppes and mountains, the forests and deserts turn hungrily towards the great cities. The Sicilian Wars. 2, that only takes a few turns. We can grab a blacksmith to boost our overall production. Do have a nice leader attribute point there. I'll get a dockyard over here for a bit more gold. 1 gold. Oh, 1 food, 3 gold. At the expense of 2 happiness. And now I don't have any gold left. So, crisis policy, negative 75% gold and food in towns with a specialization, 5% gold for each imported resource, negative 1 happiness in all cities for each commander level, 100% gold maintenance of military units, or negative 10 gold for each city-state you are a suzerain of. Let's go rebellious commanders, because I don't really think I have too much in terms of commander abilities. I think I'm in a pretty good spot down here to explore the world. with our captured naval units. Well, let's not push too much up the coastline over here. Actually, he says, let's actually... Oh, we got another one right here. Let's actually push down and yoink another. Now we can get that. And Shengale. And we'll move that one there ready for the exploration age.
Presenting the captured.
He's attempted to hinder my military production. That's rude. Oh, I hinder his military production and his finances. Hostile level 10 commander. My goodness. Probably gonna lose. Yeah. So I probably shouldn't have pushed down. It's fine, because I'm gonna take this back. It's that Ada's. Yeah, I would plunder that trade route, but me and Ada are allies. I think I may be able to plunder it. Let's see. Okay, I can't plunder allies. Never mind. That makes sense. So once again, production is the name of the game. Cultural exchange with Ada, who I was just contemplating whether I could plunder her trade route. But what she doesn't know won't hurt her. Now I want to get some scouts ready for the exploration age. I also want to get some settlers ready for the exploration age.
Iron made this.
6 turns until the age ends. So let's get some colonists ready. Defenseless settlement, where? Oh. Where is this merchant that we're even looking at? Okay, you're going there. Okay, you're right there at it. Nice. Never a bad time for wine, whether in the markets or the taverns. Anyone who thinks people are going too far these days must have a case of sour grapes. Party, party, party plus 50 happiness. Crack down on public intoxication for the little bit of culture. Did we complete? Yeah, we got a golden age for completing. Let's improve trade relations here. Ambition finds a home in the hearts of the once scattered people of the places in between. A great scourge has a mast with an eye towards the settled world. A scourge is not one strand, but many, each an army led by commanders seeking their own chance at domination, seeking to claim the mantle of civilization or leave it shattered. With their arrival comes a fracture in what peace remains in the land. The time has come to kill or be killed, to fight or perish, to seek to catch the whirlwind in a net. I believe we need to slot 2 crisis policies this time. Continue with the food. Yeah, 2 crisis policies. Let's go with that, and then I guess let's that. We only have 1 time with a specialization. Thankfully, doesn't harm us too bad. Let's grab the colonialist. And then let's grab that because we do have that fishing town. We are ready for the exploration age. What's down here? Ready to explore. Level 10 commander right there. Let's grab a archer. Wow, here, let's grab a granary. I didn't know that they didn't have one.
God, the true.
Let's grab the wheel 2 in the 1 turn. Mysticism 2 in 1 turn. Settlement under threat. Oh, you got a boatload of things. Sorry, trunk track. I'm gonna snake you.
There is an inventor.
There is the inventor. Okay, engineering only takes the one, and code launch 2 only takes the one. Trying to unlock as many of those in the one turn as possible. Great lighthouse. Doesn't take long, so let's try and throw it down. We are ready to rock and roll on the exploration age. I don't think there's anything to the left there, so that's why I'm not taking any of my units over there. Let's move him over here, and then we'll move that way.
And I...
Simon Bolivar's just being a pest. We have a brickyard or a saw pit here, so let's change that. I think this is Ada's empire over here that I'm not going to mess with. Let's keep that on assign because I've got nowhere to assign it to.
He built the tower at Pharos, the greatest and most beautiful work of all, so that a light might shine for sailors far across the sea.
Not the greatest stage transitions, but that's fine. We got the Great Lighthouse. A world broken. The scourge has ended and the world yet turns. But its shape is unfamiliar. Peoples displaced from their homelands make new homes where they have settled. Forever Gone is a world of singular city and a vast barbarian hinterland. Now, those that city dwellers won't look down upon, where there are old crowns and tongues once thought unfit for the capital are spoken by monarchs. The ancient areas passed on to a new time of interconnection. Even we have not remained untouched, as a wave of refugees and immigrants reshape who we are, what tongue we speak, and what stories we tell. I'll take your military aid trunk check. And we don't have enough for any of these because the age is ending. And since the age is ending, let's get the experience on those. Siege units, cavalry units, here we are. And the Antiquity Age comes to an end. It was a pretty good Antiquity Age, I think. We did manage to get the Silk Roads.
Few refused trade with the Carthaginians. Those who did struck a covenant with prosperity itself.
We got a whole lot of attribute points. So we got 2 science and 3 economic. You know we're choosing pirates here. Republic of Pirates. Economic militaristic again. Historic choice. Flying gang. 100% yields from pillaging and coastal raiding with naval units. Settlers cannot be trained or purchased, but you can capture other civilizations' settlers. So, thankfully we have a lot of the settlers that we trained in the last age to expand. Naval, treasure convoy, and Buccaneer units can move into other civilizations' borders without being at war or having open borders. 30% production towards constructing Havana Harbor. Unique units and buildings. So we got the Sloop, Republic of Pirates, unique light naval unit, can cross borders with other civilizations, plunder trade routes between non-allied civilizations, and attack units of non-allied civilizations without going to war. Defeating unit with the Sloop provides gold equal to 100% of that unit's combat strength. Can move after attacking and has 5 movements. That Sloop is going to be a general pest of the seas. Buccaneer, Republic of Pirates, naval commander. Gains 1 charge to use the raiding party action for every 2 commander levels it has. Raiding party targets an adjacent treasure resource owned by a different civilization in distant lands. Settlement instantly spawns a treasure convoy under your control. This does not reset the turn until another treasure convoy spawns. Haven, Republic of Pirates quarter, created by constructing a naval station and a naval arsenal in the same district. +1 gold for every treasure convoy resource in your pool. Friendly naval units receive +50 healing. Naval arsenal and then naval station. So arsenal is the gold building, +4 gold, +1 gold adjacency for resource and wonders. And that's ageless. Naval station, +5 production, +1 production adjacency for military, gold buildings, and wonders. Where's my narration? I guess I'm gonna have to do it in my best pirate voice. Ahoy, Bucko! You've got an account with those who ken no lord but the sea and the salt. Weigh anchor, then see if it be gold or jack catch at the end of ye gangway. The writ's been signed and the devil's afoot. I don't know why he's Scottish. We got some Scottish pirates, let's go. But we do get around our not being able to train settlers because we have a boatload of settlers from the previous age. Quickly pack everyone into this commander. We have to choose our legacy, suspending the legacy points we earned from the previous age. So we've got wild card, 2 science, and 3 economic. +5 gold for every trade route, and then the economic attribute point. We've got a wild card, gain a scientific attribute point. Now we have +1 science for every codex in the Antiquity Age, or we can get another economic attribute. Let's do that, and then we'll get the science attribute as well. We'll grab a stonecutter, 6/2. 2 looks to be the best. Yes, the trade opportunity. Yes, yes, yes. Just gonna put everything back in Carthage. We'll spend our attribute points. Let's get +1 gold for every imported. And then that towards producing buildings. So now we can explore. At least with our ships anyway. We need, I believe, navigation. A feudal monarchy. Or is it astronomy? No, it's cartography that we need. And a couple of social policies. So that one, -1 gold maintenance. Let's go this one where it's cheaper to build on navigable rivers. It's like 170 to befriend that independent. So let's not befriend it, let's attack it. Because why not? I think I already have this one going to a duelist. Yeah, so let's have this one go to her. And then this one can go to Benjamin Franklin for those camel. Okay, we're all gonna have to be patient here. I can't send any of you into the water just yet. Again, the scout's gonna have to be patient. Probably wasting my cogs here. You stop attacking my sloop. Should be able to disperse it in this turn, though. Get a little bit of food. So we got two allies, Ada and Trog. Oh, Wales over here. We got 11 cost of 3 production. Or 8 at the cost of 3 happiness, 6 at the cost of 1 happiness. Well, jade and turtles. Turtles gives us culture. I'll take culture. Let's actually track economic for treasure fleet points on distant lands treasure.
The map was a model.
Now I know the island is there. We can move all of our units over. And then we have... I believe we have a scout, yes. Waiting on the other side. Natural philosophers have begun using water to filter saltpeter from cave dirt. Massive quantities of explosive could be reduced if they had larger processing tanks. Expand the operation. Tile becomes niter. Save some saltpeter for further study. Let's becomes niter. Because I don't know if we're gonna be able to get a settler down here safely. But we could definitely try. Actually, we need a granary here. Oh, there's no fresh water? Birds is a treasure resource. Okay, never mind.
Wealth circulates like...
Let's get articles of agreement for the naval station. And this cog is going to be my exploration cog. Around that side. Let's heal these up a little bit. I don't think this one's gonna make it. Nope. Reproduction, that is here where production is limited. Where are you going? Benjamin Franklin's cog. That's my cog now. I'm the cog captain. With a shuddering crunch, enemy ship lurches. Water rushes into the hold. Blackbeard sailors leap aboard to salvage what they can before all goes to the deep. Not everything can be saved, so supplies, 15% production towards training naval units, gold towards purchasing naval units, or let its fate be a lesson. The supplies. It wants me to do guilds here, so that's what we shall do. I could basically lock Franklin down pretty effectively. Would be nice if I had a sloop over here. Basically stop him from exploring at all.